Hello and welcome back to the SRL iRacing League. Today we're here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the third race of the season. And this should be a good one. We're under the lights the whole race. Um, and a few things to talk about before we head on into the race. I am using a new little graphic thing. Um, You'll see them in just a minute as drivers head into qualifying. So if I get a little bit confused um, and a little bit slow at my timings of pulling stuff up, this is the first race I'm using them. So yeah, it's going to take some time to get used to, because if you could see what I'm looking at right now and all these buttons, um, it's a lot to take in at once. It's definitely way more advanced than the last thing I used. Well, we'll let them qualify a little bit, then we'll get into the race. As we see sky view, a beautiful shot of at this 1.5 mile racetrack. And Las Vegas produced some exciting racing last year. Of course, Elliott Drumman came out on top, passing Riley Marabello in the final corner to get his first win of the season. So I guess we'll go down trackside, see what's happening down there. You see Sam Brochu in the 25, who has completed his lap. There's Angel, who also has just completed his lap. It looks like everybody's completing their laps. Sorry about the background noise. It's a bit loud outside right now. Hopefully audio for the cars are loud. They don't really sound that loud. I have to turn up audio a little bit. Or actually, hold on. Let me go to turn up main volume just a tad bit. There we go. So right now it's Sam Brochu on top. Elliott Drumman just went up to second with his lap. Angel Delgado third. And then we have Ollie Rees fourth and Corey Lyles fifth. As the last few cars are completing their laps, Dominic Barbagallo jumps up to fourth. Michael Walls up to eighth with his lap. So you see Hayes Booth in the 5. Blaze McKinney up to second now. So looks like drivers are battling for that second spot, but right now first place Sam Brochu. No one's touching his time right now. Let's see, coming out of turn number 4. I think this might be Hayes' first lap. It was. So Hayes Booth, one of our last ones here, as Riley jumps up to 5th. And out of turn number 4, let's see what lap Hayes has run here. As he crosses the start-finish line, he will be put in 6th. Is Rodney Roberts about to complete his last lap. Oh, into the wall coming out of turn number 4 there. So that's going to definitely slow him down, and we'll see. He qualifies. Looks like it's going to be 21st after that little mess up. So it's going to be Sam Brochu getting the pole here at Las Vegas. So congrats to him. As let's see if see, they should be coming into the race. Yeah, here we go. Oh, there's a starting lineup. Yeah, we have a cool starting line. I don't know why it says week 0 at Las Vegas. I might have to fix some with that. It is kind of in a non NASCAR style. I'm gonna try to look for a NASCAR style starting lineup because of course it's showing the inside lane on the right side and then the outside lane on the inside. But it's Sam Brochu on the pole. Let's see how many of that. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to this. Sam Brochu on the pole. Right beside him is Blaze McKinney, and then row number 2, Elliot Drummond, Aaron Barnickel. Row number 3, Riley Marabello and Hayes Booth. Then row number 4 is Angel Delgado, Dominic Barbagallo. And then rounding out your top 10 is Ollie Reeves and Jason Rajak. And then row 6, Corey Lyles, Aaron Schugel. What does this do? There we go. Row 7, Michael Walls, Luke Mahone. Row 8, Joseph Lewis, Jonathan Legier. And then the rest of your field back there, Thomas and Johnny Johnson, which I think is a new guy in the league. I don't remember that name, but that's row number 9. And then rounding out your top 20 is Barrett Polhemus and Glenn Bundren. Very interesting seeing both of them back here. Two pretty fast cars usually, but starting in the back today. Or mid-pack. And the rest of your field right there.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going
And
green.
rounding out your results, Alexander Schumacher all the way back there in 27th. I don't think he qualified. And then Cash Cult will round out the field. So hopefully I get a better looking NASCAR graphic for this. And I'm going to try to fix that week 0 thing, but we did get the logo, so that's cool. But we can go ahead and hide that. I don't know what that is. What are we doing, an F1 start here? I haven't seen that yet, so that might be a bit of an issue. Now, how do I get those lights off? Oops, my bad. We're not going green this time. Well, I'm not really sure how to turn the lights off. So hopefully they're just here for the start of the race. And like I said, I'm still new to this. I'm still finding features I didn't even know of. As we're coming to 1 to go till green. So drivers to look up for, of course, Elliot Drummond, who won this race last season. Sam Brochu, he's always quick. He starts on pole today. Riley Marabella, who almost won this race last season, looking to get win number 2 this season, early here at Las Vegas. Barrett Polhemus, Glenn Bundren, starting mid-pack today. We'll see them dice their way through the field along with Adam. How about last week's winner, Yusuf Ghali? He starts all the way back here, but let's see if he can make it back-to-back. And continue the West Coast swing. Do I have a first lap transition? Yep. So as Broshu comes out of turn number 4, we are about to go green here. Hopefully those lights go away. I'm not really sure how to turn them off. As the pace car is down pit road, Sam Broshu is going to lead us to the green along with Blaze McKinney. And the green flag's out here at Las Vegas. Broshu's going to lead lap 1. Elliot Drummond quickly at the second. Riley and Blaze battling for that third spot. As we saw a couple drivers get into the wall back there. I think one was actually that green car of Angel. Right now it's Sam Broshu as Drummond's to his inside trying to make the move for the race lead. Coming up to lap number 3. Blaze McKinney also back to the inside of Riley Marabello trying to make that pass. And Blaze McKinney is going to make the pass on Riley as they're still side by side for the race lead. Angel now to the outside of Riley for 5th. Here comes Blaze McKinney to the outside of Elliot Drummond. And 91 looking way up top, trying to go 3 wide on Blaze McKinney. Blaze is going to shut the door, though. And he's still going to look up top, though, way against the wall. But Blaze is going to block all the way up there. And now here comes Aaron Barnicle with a run. Trying to go 3 wide between Riley and Angel, but couldn't quite get there. Bit of contact there with the 2, and they almost got up into the wall. Barnicle did. But here comes a huge run by Blaze McKinney for the race lead, and he will take it. Blaze McKinney out front. Here on lap number 5 out of 120. Hopefully the stream's looking good. I can't really see anymore because I got all the live stream graphic buttons. As we have one driver who has already DNF'd. It's the 04. He said he was probably going to have lag issues. Thomas. So he's already out of this one, but he did start, so he'll still get the 29th place points. That's coming up to lap number 6, still with each other. The top 5, top 6, basically single file. Now here comes Drummond to the outside. Or try to go to the outside of Sam there, but Angel Delgado to his inside lane. And he will clear for 3rd. Having a bit of lag issues. And we have a caution. It is for the 17 of Dominic Barbagallo. Oh, and we have more contact up front. Michael Walls. That's cool. The thing is telling me who has crashed. Yusuf Ghali. Also in the 54. Oh, heavy damage for last week's winner. AJ in the 33 also involved. I'm not really sure what happened here. We'll go back and see, hopefully. Give me a second. I'm still trying to get used to this. No? There we go. Okay. So Michael Walls and Dominic Barbagallo. Looks like Barbagallo comes up and turns Michael Walls. And then up the track Michael goes. Oh, big hit there with Yusuf and AJ. 82 into the wall to slow down. Rodney Roberts there missing as well. Trying to get a good TV angle here. That was a pretty big hit there. As you see, coming out of turn number 2, yeah, Dominic just clears himself up and turns the 24 down the racetrack. The 17 missed the inside wall. He just went for a bit of slide. But Micah coming back up the racetrack. Tries to lock it down there. You see the front wheels stop turning. Trying to lock it down, but nowhere for Yusuf to go. And they both spin up into AJ. Look at Adam Alshire up there in the 11. Very sideways. I believe he saved it. Yes, he did. We'll get back live here. So hopefully, I can't really see the stream. I'm actually, can I? Oh. I'm just gonna try to shrink it here. Ooh. Yeah, that works. Because I don't really need any of the buttons down there, I don't think. Yep, that works. And then just test here. There we go. Alright. So first caution is out. And it involves a few of our competitors. But right now it's still Blaze McKinney out front as they enter the choose cone. We actually have a driver, or we actually have an admin looking at the choose cone. Seth Burciaga is here to watch all the incident replays. As it says, Aaron Schugel crashed. I don't know how real that is, but here he is. He might have. He might have. It's fine. It's going to be Blaze McKinney leading us on this inside lane. Yeah, that's cool. It tells me who crashes, and it's in a big red box too, so it tells me who spins. So now I don't have to go searching. But we did make it further than what we were at Las Vegas, or at Fontana. We had a caution on the first lap at Fontana. We made it about 7 laps here. Base car should be coming in this time by. And it's going to be Blaze McKinney this time, who's going to lead us to the green as he enters the Geico restart zone. Green flag back in the air here at Vegas. I do want to turn that lights thing off, but I'll have to do that next race. I'll probably have to go into the coding and just delete it from the system. I'm not really good with technology, but I know what I'm doing a little bit. As you see Riley down low, trying to make that move for second or third on Elliott Drummond. But Elliott's going to clear him. Now here comes Angel to his outside. Which at 91, he's having a pretty good run. Has sat top 5 most of the race. I know we're only 11 laps in, but still up here. And passes Riley for that 4th spot. Or yeah, that 4th spot. Now looking on Elliott, but Elliott's going to block him low. So he's going to go back up high and maybe get a run on this 2 car. And he will to the outside of Elliott Drummond. Trying to take 3rd away. So this rookie looking really impressive early on here at Vegas. But we still got a lot of laps to go. About 108. And now to the outside of Broshu. So Angel Delgado up the 2nd. Might look for the lead here. Not really saving his tires at the moment. I just opened up NR. Uh-oh. I was trying to click Discord. Not bad. I'm trying to see if anyone was in the infield care center. I'm still pre-race driver meeting. Oops. I'm gonna go to why am I in both chats? There we go. But it's Angel Delgado to the race lead. Sam Broshu, Blaze McKinney battling for that 2nd spot. So we get back to the live here. Still looking pretty good. Is my mic actually working? Yes, it is. So coming on to lap number 15, closing in on 100 laps to go. Trevor Huff is 7 laps down now. He might not even be in the race anymore. Nope, he is. Just might be having some issues. We have 3 drivers out. Of course, Thomas, who didn't really start the race, and then Yusuf Ghali, unfortunately, will not be able to go back-to-back. And AJ, both last week's winner. I forgot AJ won the Truck Series race. AJ won the Truck Series race, and Yusuf won the Cup Series race last week, and both of them out early here at Las Vegas. Both of those rookies having struggled. This rookie out front, though, currently leading away here at Vegas and pulling away from Blaze McKinney. As they see Brochu to the inside for second. Trying to take that second spot away from his fellow Chevy teammate. But now here comes Drummond, thinking 3 wide, and he goes 3 wide. So now that 2 all the way down low. Brochu not giving him a lot of room, and will take back that position. Blaze McKinney, he's going to shut the door. Thought about it, maybe not. And now he does. Now here comes Marabello to the outside of that 2. And he will take 4th, it looks like. And look who's slowly making his way up here. Barrett Polhemus, who started 19th, I believe. Up here in 6th right now. So I guess we'll just show this driver detail real quick. I want to try to make it where it says, of course it tells you like who's rookie and who's in their 2nd season. I want to try to get it to say that, but if I type where it says Las Vegas 180, if I go to a different driver, it'll say the same thing. So if I put rookie down there, it's just going to call all of them rookies. But I think I have a way to fix that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, new little driver detail thing there. Has their little car down there. That's nice. So you see Blaze McKinney still scrapping it up with Sam Brochu for 2nd. As we come to lap number 20, just 1 short of 100 to go. As I think Samuel actually, Trevor Huff actually crashed, but came down pit road, so now he's down in the pits. He's been having issues all day, many laps down already. Fellow commentator, he commentated the truck race at Fontana last week, and might commentate Vegas too, because I will not be here. As it's still Angel out front, Blaze McKinney 2nd, Sam Brochu 3rd. All of them having nice runs. As Angel, the only one really on that outside lane. Everyone else behind him running that inside. As Blaze McKinney's slowly creeping in with that draft. As Riley was trying to hold off Drummond back here, but here he comes to the inside. Or outside, my bad. The 2 to the way outside, trying to make that run, trying to get that run off the corner. As Barrett Polhemus, he's going to push Riley, trying to push him past. But Riley and Drummond still side by side for this 4th spot. And it looks like it's going to be that 2 getting the advantage out of turn number 4. And he will clear. It's a bit of a battle up behind them, though, with Luke Mahone, Ollie Reeves, 2 rookies right here. Aaron Barnicle, Adam Alshire. Then you got Hayes, Lyles, Bundren. And I'm not sure who that other 5 is back there. It's Luke Nupp. the Phoenix Suns paint scheme, another basketball paint scheme in this series. As Blaze McKinney is actually going for the race lead, Sam Brochu right behind him and giving him a bit of a tap. They're both passing Angel. Not really clear. That 87. 3 wide for the race lead as Blaze is going to tuck back in behind Angel. And trying to look 3 wide again. Angel up into the wall. That's going to ruin his momentum. Now side by side down low for the race lead. Sam Brochu and Blaze McKinney. As everybody's scrapping it up behind. I think the 91 might have used his tires a little bit there. But Sam Brochu trying to regain the race lead. Of course, this is the... here's a little ESPN fact. This is the longest Sam Brochu has gone into a season without a win. I'm pretty sure last season... Actually, maybe not. Yeah, if he doesn't win here, then it'll be the longest. Because last season he won the 3rd race. And we are in the 3rd race right now. So if he doesn't win today, that's a little ESPN fact. Coming true. That whole joke was ruined because we actually had Phoenix the 2nd race last season. And not Fontana. I'm pretty sure Fontana might have actually been the 4th race. But it's Blaze McKinney out front. Riley Marabello trying to look around Brochu, but couldn't quite get there. Barrett Polhemus, he's up here in 4th now. Looking for a strong run. As that 91 continues to slide back a little bit here. Having battled with other rookies of Hayes Booth and Ollie Reeves. Just trying to hang on till the pit cycle, which might be coming up soon. As side by side up front for the race lead, here comes Brochu down low. Blaze McKinney to the outside lane, and he's just going to let Brochu bide there. So Sam Brochu back out front. Oh, gets a bit loose out the corner. Here comes Blaze. Who's going to lead this lap? And it's going to be Blaze stealing it there towards the end. As you got a lot of Spinal racing cars up front here. Brochu's going to get tight. Almost up to the Blaze McKinney. Now 3 wide with his teammates, Barrett Polhemus and Riley Marabello. But how about Barrett, who started 19th and now up here challenging for the race lead. A nice climb by this 79. Of course, 3-time winner in this league, and now going for the race lead on Blaze McKinney. He won the Clash, but his last 2 races have not been that great. I know he wrecked out in the on the last lap in the 250. I'm not really sure where he finished at Fontana. I feel like he might have wrecked out though. I'm not 100% sure on that. So he's looking for a strong run tonight. So far, 1 caution out of these 32 laps, so definitely a lot better than Fontana. As the field's tires are starting to wear. All I'm looking for a pit stop soon as we're coming to lap 33. Yeah, 91 used up his tires pretty heavily there. He's back to 10th right now. As we saw him into the wall a few times too. So just gotta regroup. See back here, Adam Alshire and Ollie Reeves battling for that 7th spot. I'll pull up the battle box here. There it is. Johnny Johnson. And his first start, he doesn't count. He's 24th. But everyone else behind him all battling 1 through 7th, pretty close together, all within about a second and a half. As Blaze McKinney has set up a nice little lead on that 79. Sam Brochu's falling back a little bit. He fell position to Riley Marabello, and now Elliot Drummond to his outside. As his car looks to be getting a bit tight, as Riley hard into the wall. Almost came down and collected Sam Brochu there, but that's definitely going to hurt him a little bit this run, as that was a pretty big hit. As there you can see the positions gained by Barrett, 17. Strong run by the 79. They're still scrapping it up back here. Brochu almost into the wall. Elliot Drummond looked to his inside but decided to back out. Another driver that's actually gained 17 spots is Luke Nubb. I think he started somewhere in the back as well and up 17. I can actually see how many spots they gained on the little live leaderboard I have over here. As I guess we'll go through your top 10. Or not top 10, but your top 4, top 5 most positions gained. So Barrett Polhemus, Luke Nubb both have 17 plus. Adam Alshire, 11 plus. Glenn Bundren, 10 plus. And then all the way back here, Alexander Schumacher, 9 plus, but currently running 18th. And your biggest loser is Aaron Barnickel, who has lost 15 positions. I'm not sure what happened to him this run. He was up there in the top 10. Then your second biggest loss, Michael Wallace, who's out of the race. As there you see first pit stop, that's Jonathan Legier in the 28, who was already in the back. As I can see it tells me when people pit too, as they're still scrapping it up back here for third. Brochu to the outside of Drummond, trying to keep that third spot. As pit road's a pretty dangerous place to get to, you gotta slow down coming off of turn 4, but you also gotta be careful from the cars behind you so they don't run you over. So you got to make sure to let your other competitors know that you're pitting so that they don't run really the inside lane coming out of turn number 4. So we're coming on to lap number 41. One pit stop so far with that 28. Is that Johnny Johnson in front of the leaders? Yes, it is. Making his first start today. Currently running I don't even know, 23rd. You saw he was just in the wall there. As Alshire's down pit road. Same for Luke Mahone. I can find him here. There we go. So both of them in. And they were up there running close to the top 10 or inside the top 10, so we might start seeing some of these competitors pit as Nubb's down now. As it doesn't look like anyone. Ollie Reeves entered back here. Corey Lyles, Aaron Schugel, Johnny Johnson, all of them down. Aaron Barnickel as well. Aaron Barnickel really needed this. That Honda was losing power. But so far, Ollie Reeves, the only one close to the top front pack here who has pitted. So we'll see how that undercut works for him. Is that the 5 of Hayes coming down? No, it's not. It's just the 28 passing him on the outside lane. Of course, the 28 with tires. Now here comes Riley Marabello, Dominic Barbagello, Angel Delgado, all of them in as well. So that just leaves about 12 drivers who haven't pitted yet. We'll see if anyone comes in this time by. Doesn't look like the top 4 are. Sambrosia very close to that wall up there. So the top 10 all have yet to make a pit stop. So you see now it's just a battlefield through this pack. Jonathan Legier with fresh tires. He's going to try to get around these drivers pretty quickly. As it looks like here they come now. All of them. Blaze might have sped. Yes, he might have did. He's just locked it up and he would have destroyed that cone. That might be a commitment cone violation there. Drummond decides to stay out, so did Rodney Roberts. So a big slide for Blaze McKinney there. We'll see if that is rewarded a penalty. Yeah, it looks like it's just the 2 and 45 staying out. And Elliott Drummond has run it out. He is actually out of fuel on the back straightaway here. I feel like someone did this last year too. I don't know if he's going to... He might be able to make it back to the pits. How about Rodney Roberts? He's just going to lead a few laps. Put it on his stat sheet as he's now out front. As Elliott Drummond, this is going to be a long pit stop for this 2 machine. He thought he could go one more lap, but he could not. As here he comes down pit road. And he's going to have to coast all the way to his pit box, which is somewhere up front here. I believe the 3rd stall. So we'll see if he can make it. Yeah, well, he should be able to as long as he doesn't overshoot it. There he is in his pit stall now as Rodney Roberts. He is your race leader. And has trapped everybody a lap down. Oh, bit of contact there with Nub. And it looks like Ollie Reeves might have undercutted everybody. As you'll see behind him, Barrett's there. Or Stambrosio. Rodney Roberts way up the racetrack. Very loose, but still leading laps. And it's actually going to be Nub in that lead spot. Elliott Drummond going to fall back a lot here. As we'll see when it all cycles through. As Blaze McKinney did in fact get a penalty. He's all the way back here in 22nd. Very unfortunate for him. As Luke Nubb, once Rodney Roberts pits, he will have 24 spots gained since the start of this race. As Elliott Drummond, he's going to fall back here with Blaze McKinney in 21st. And they're going to be dangerously close to going a lap down once Rodney Roberts pits. Which doesn't look like he's coming in this time by. So he's just logging laps out there right now. Maybe hoping for a random caution to come out. So 2 of our front runners having issues that with those pit stops. Of course, them being Blaze McKinney and Elliott Drummond, last year's winner. So you see the leader. There was Drummond right there, and there was the leader right behind him of Luke Nubb once everything cycles out. Blaze McKinney actually might still be a lap down. Yeah, he's 2 laps down, so he'll be 1 lap down. So once everything cycles, he's going to have to hope for a quick caution, because then he should be lucky dog. So here comes a big pack on Rodney Roberts now. That's Alshire, Bundren, Mahone, and Lyles. And it looks like Rodney Roberts, it's finally going to call it quits and come down pit road. So here he comes. That will hand the lead to a Luke Nubb in that 20, or the 5. Everybody likes to be number 5 in this league. He's got a nice lead over fellow rookie Ollie Reeves, and they both pitted early. That's why they're both out front. Looks like the undercut is going to be a huge advantage here whenever these next round of green flag pit stops cycle. And then right behind the two rookies, you just got Spino logging the next 4 positions. Sam Brochu, Barrett Polhemus, Riley Marabello, and then Hayes Booth just outside of that lead draft. So now the first one to lap down is Blaze McKinney, and he's going to have to hope for a caution quick. As Rodney Roberts actually did not fall a lap down. He's going to have a few lap fresher tires than everybody, currently 18th. You can definitely catch the car in front of him. That's Jonathan Legier, who pitted first. We'll just see. So things have quieted down a little bit here on the racetrack. Top 3 are pretty close together, but I think they're just all staying single file trying to catch these 2 out in front of them. As most of the field really single file, no one really battling. Back here we have a big pack. Glenn Bundren has been quietly making his way up through the field. He started 20th, I believe. Another driver looking for a decent finish here. And Adam Alshire, Corey Lyles, Luke Mahone right behind him. And actually, Luke Mahone rounds out that top 10. Though very loose off the corner. Looks like he was the number 51 or 5. Now he's the number 27. So it looks like they got that figured out. As, he's lost a bit of time there. Now here comes Jason Rajok with a few other drivers trying to get into that top 10. As there's Blaze McKinney, who's the lap down. But still a lot faster than everybody else you see in this picture. But these new graphics are pretty nice. Yeah, leaderboard's actually decently accurate instead of them cross the line each lap to tell time. You can see how far back people are. As right now, Nub has about a half a second lead over Ollie Reeves. As Sam Brochu, he's caught Ollie Reeves for that second spot. Reeves is going to battle a little bit here, but not that much. So Sam Brochu up into second. And as we come to halfway here, how about we have a little bit of an SRL crank it up. Looks like I got some buttons I got to click. There we go. spinner heading into turn number 3. That's Luke or Hayes Booth. Luke Nubb, my bad. Sorry, the 5 cars got me confused. So that's going to bring out the caution. So you saw him sliding into the corner. And tough break for Blaze McKinney. Jonathan Legier just went a lap down, I believe. I'm not entirely sure what happened to Luke Nubb there. I just saw him spinning heading into turn number 3. Let's go back and take a look at that. So coming out of turn number 2, trying to lap Jonathan Legier. And Jonathan's actually going to get into the wall, come down and spin the 5 around. Luckily, nobody else hit this 5 as he sits in the middle of the racetrack. And he's just going to back it down onto the apron, get out of harm's way. As I'm not really sure what that was, but we do got cars pitting. This pit lane's a pretty busy place. As it's Sam Brochu leading us in, but who's going to be the first one out? Here comes Elliot Drumman. He's actually going into his stall, my bad. Here comes Barrett. He's going to try to beat Sam out, but it's still going to be Sam coming out first. As Lucky Dog there might have been Blaze McKinney in the 87. It looks like it's showing him on the lead lap, at least on my leaderboard now. But Sam Brochu gets out first. And so Luke Nubb brings out our second caution tonight. A little bit of help there from Jonathan Legier. As it looks like Blaze is actually going to take a wave around. The lucky dog would have been Legier, but since he, as we actually have one around, it's Aaron Schugel who has spun under caution again. This time I want to see what happened to him. Oh, he didn't spin under caution. He might have sped down pit road. It might have just said he spun because he parked it on the apron. So yeah, not really much there. But he went to the back, so I'm guessing he sped on pit road. So Blaze McKinney and Joseph Lewis will be taking wave rounds here and hoping for quick caution so they can come in and take their tires. I actually got 2 different versions of a NASCAR ticker. We got this version too. I was never really a big fan. Now you see. So I got 2 different options here. Now this will go best times by each driver. And judging by this top 10, it looks like your fastest lap was Barrett Polhemus with a 30.08. And actually, Angel Delgado ran a 30.06. So he has the fastest lap today in that 91. Currently sitting back here in 13th as all 3 Spino cars take the outside lane. Ollie Reeves down low. He'll be the first car down there. As Blaze McKinney, Joseph Lewis, they'll take the wave around. And it looks like it did give Jonathan Legier the lucky dog, which is surprising because he was part of that wreck. But they might have just waved him around. So him, Blaze, and Lewis will be back on lead laps. So is Johnny Johnson at 29. So every car is still in the race back on the lead lap. Of course, you got a few cars out. You see 28 stopped. You got a few cars out. We're about to go back green here. It's going to be Sam Brochu with Ollie Reeves on this front row. And actually, Johnny Johnson just went back down a lead lap on my went back down a lap down on my leaderboard, so he might still be a lap down. I'm not 100% sure. We're about to go back green for our third restart of the night here on lap number 70. And green flag back in the air here at Las Vegas. I do still want to find a way to turn off those lights because I don't really need them. I'll figure that out. As you know, these drivers are going to be a bit loose with these fresh tires. It's been a little while, especially on a restart. So you see back here for second, Barrett messes up the corner, 3 wide now into the wall a little bit. Riley and Reeves make contact. 3 wide for second. Oh, Riley and Hayes Booth are spinning to the inside lane. I'm trying to get to them, but everybody's jockeying positions. And Riley's going to save it. Same for Hayes Booth, as there was just a lot of contact there in the middle. And that's not going to bring out the caution, but they're both going to fall back a ton here. So we'll go back and take a look at that. So yeah, there's just a lot of contact coming out of turn number 2. You see Barrett into the wall, Riley and Reeves make contact. And then down here, ooh, bit of contact there with Riley and Barrett. And then Riley spins to the inside with Hayes Booth, but somehow keeps his car straight. A little bit of help from that 5. But yeah, that's 2 more of our faster competitors having issues now on a restart. As Riley's really far back there. Brochu just went to about the tail end of the field. And here we see we have a lot more cars up here in the top 10 now. Glenn Bundren, Barrett Polhemus, they both started in the back. Luke Mahone's up here. As Nub lost a few positions there. Elliott Drummond slowly making his way through the field to get back into this thing. This is just a huge draft up front here on the short run. Corey Lyles also making an appearance. Let's look at this pack we have going on right now. About 12 cars right there in one picture. All in this lead pack. And there's about 3 more just outside of it. That's Barbagello, Barnickel, and the 81 of Schugel. So there you see Barrett Polhemus. He's making a move for the race lead on Sam Brochu. 2 teammates who've finished 1-2 multiple times in this league. Ooh, Barrett kind of messed up the corner there a little bit, scared Brochu up the racetrack. Now here he comes back down low. Corey Lyles, he's making his way through. He's in the top 5. There's Adam Alshire, Glenn Bundren there as well. Jason Rayjock, he's found his way into the top 10. How about Alexander Schumacher? Up 16. A little bit of a bump draft there. Ooh, bit of contact there with the 30, or yeah, 37. Oh, Alshire, big stack up there in the 11. As we got cars into the grass, it's Rayjock and the 91, and he's going to come back up the racetrack. Almost get clobbered. Still no caution. That's Angel Delgado. Another car went through the grass. That was Jason Rajok. Alexander Schumacher almost spun as well. We'll go back trackside here and take a look at what happened. As there was just a whole bunch of stacking up going on. It started with the 11. So you see the 11 gets a tap from Glenn Bundren, spins, and there's the 91-71 making contact. Both of them through the infield grass. That's a Bundren lawn care grass moment right there. It's Jason Rajok, if I can find him. Him and Alexander Schumacher basically kept it straight. They lost a little bit of time. So that spread apart the front pack just a little bit. As it's still Brochu leading, Barrett Polhemus second. Oh, Glennon! Oh my goodness! Way to the inside and back up the track. And they save it. I'm not sure what that was. Glenn Bundren and Adam Alshire make contact there. So we'll go back and take a look at that as well. It's coming out of turn 2 here. Oh. They had a bit of contact coming out of turn 2, and it looks like Alshire just didn't appreciate it. Came back down the racetrack. Trying to get a better angle. Here we go. What a save by Glenn Bundren, though. Keeping it out from that inside wall. Still no caution after all that. A poor Glenn Bundren, who had just made his way up there to the front. Now stuck back here again. So while all that was happening, Barrett Polhemus took the race lead. Ollie Reeves underneath for second. So a lot of different spins on this restart. Since the restart, but no caution. And Blaze McKinney. People like Blaze McKinney, Joseph Lewis, who are on old tires. You know they gotta be not too happy right now. That was 3 separate incidents. And somehow everybody kept it relatively straight. Elliott Drumman trying to make his way back through the field after running out of fuel on that last green flag run. How about Aaron Schugel, who's found his way up here in 8th? Of course, our highest finishing rookie at Daytona. Strong run for this 81 team. Oh, it says 8. Luke Nubb, after our earlier spin, he's still up here into the top 10, currently running 7th. And then another rookie in front of them, Corey Lyles. As out of this top 8, it's still... Oh, Luke Nubb got on that apron, got very loose. Almost went sideways. Like I was saying, out of this top 8 is still anyone's chance to win, but we still have a pit stop sometime in this race. As Ollie Reeves currently runs 2nd. Barrett's fallen back to 4th. Elliott Drumman has gained up to 5th. They see, ooh, Drumman up into the wall. And Corey Lyles is going to try to take both of those positions away. He's not going to be able to. He took one, but here comes Barrett back to the inside. And we actually have a battle back here for 10th or 9th right now. Jason Rajok and Adam Alshire, who have both had a bit of issues this run. As Joseph Lewis comes down pit road for his final pit stop. He was one of the cars that took a waiver round. If you pit now, you can make it. As Ollie Reeves looking to the outside of Sambrosio. Even though Ollie Reeves, it said at least on the roster when we first made it, he was one of our part-time guys. I thought he was going to be pretty quick. He looked pretty quick at Chicagoland. And I'm currently running second here tonight. So if he is part-time and he's got a limited amount of starts, he's trying to make the best of it. In that 31, as Dominic Barbichello actually came down pit road, same for Angel Delgado. As Luke Mahone to the outside of Barrett Polhemus. I actually think Barrett got to his inside. As Barrett will retake that third spot. So we'll see if anyone short pits here. We still got coming to 30 laps to go, but somewhere around 20 laps to go, maybe 25. We might see some of these leaders pit. It's a relatively clean race tonight. Way better than Fontana. Although Fontana was still a good race. As Adam Alshire looks like he came down pit road. Luke Nubb now down. So it looks like some of these drivers trying to undercut pit cycles here. Within 30 laps to go. Cash Culp also in. Riley Marabello down, but he was already kind of far back there. So we'll be seeing different strategies if this goes green all the way. Everybody's still got to make a pit stop. It just... which strategy is going to be the best one? Obviously, you know, Luke Nubb, he got out pretty far out in front by undercutting. So we'll see if he can do the same thing once this pit road cycles. With Corey Lyles, Aaron Schugel, they also came down pit road last time by. And Barrett took second from Ollie Reeves. Right now it's Sambrosio out front. All three of these drivers looking for their first wins of the season. Ollie Reeves looking for his first win of his career. So we'll see the difference in times. So we'll go last... oh, wrong one. We'll go last time. You see a 30.88 for Brochu. And one of the cars that pitted with was Luke Nubb. Once we go back around to him, we'll see what he runs. Luke Nubb ran a 30.5, so it's not that big of a difference, but it's still a little bit of a difference. As Blaze McKinney's down pit road. He was going to have to pit early either way. And we could do car logo. See what thing they're doing. And then we could do no data. Pretty cool. Because we got 25 laps to go. So now that little thing changes up there. Yeah, these graphics are way more advanced than what we had. Sambrosio has about a half a second lead over Barrett Polhemus right now. Looks like Luke Mahone pitted sometime there. There's Joseph Lewis in that black and purple car. coming up slowly. He pitted already, so he's got those fresh tires. Jonathan Legier has made his way into the top 10 as Glenn Bundren comes down pit road. So it looks like about 18 drivers who have still yet to pit. Actually, no, Riley did pit. So we have a few drivers that have still yet to pit. Looks like the top 9. Yeah, that's my bad. I was on the lap down cars, so it was showing me everybody who was lap down. As Ollie Reeves actually came down pit road. Same for Barrett Polhemus. Trying to do a little bit of an undercut here. As we only got 22 laps to go. A fairly clean race here at Las Vegas, which I don't think we really had it that last season, so this is a nice turnaround. And so far, really, every race has been decent, even Daytona, which was really surprising. I think Fontana might have been worse than Daytona, in my opinion, and Fontana wasn't even that bad. We still had the whole second run was pretty good, as a Sam Brochu, Jason Rejock, Elliott Drummond, they all come in, so that just leaves Hayes Booth, Alexander Schumacher, Aaron Barnicle, and Jonathan Legier, who have still yet to pit. It's Hayes Booth. He's going to try to run it. So we got 20 laps to go. It doesn't look like Nub is going to get in front. He might get in front of the 25. And it looks like he will, actually. So Luke Nubb will win the undercut battle. And I don't know what happened to or actually, Polhemus actually did pass the 25. Aaron Schugel got around both of them as well. Him and Nubb are battling right now. There's Corey Lyles there as well. Barnicle came down pit road, so that just leaves 3. So all these drivers who undercutted gonna have a huge battle with Barrett and the 25 whenever they catch up. This is gonna be interesting if it goes green. But we still have everyone who still needs to pit. As I'm not sure what happened to the front bumper of Hayes Booth, but it's bent in. I'm not sure when that happened. As here comes all the drivers about to get their lap back, led by Corey Lyles. So Lyles goes around. Schugel goes around McKinney. He's going to be a lap down into the wall. He goes a little bit there. Ooh, almost a wreck there with Polhemus and Nubb as McKinney was trying to avoid the 5. Got a bit too high into the wall. So far, it's still a top 3 who have not pitted. But right here, this is the battle for the lead. Corey Lyles, Aaron Schugel, Barrett Polhemus, Luke Nubb. And Brochu is back there. He's got the freshest tires out of these cars, but that undercut has put him back here. He still might be up there. Jonathan Legier down pit road, so that just leaves 2. It's become to 16 laps to go this time by. It's Hayes Booth with Alexander Schumacher. And the undercut worked really good there, as we saw Aaron Schugel. I believe he was one of the first ones to pit. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold off this 79, though, as he's just been very quick all day. But this is what Barrett Polhemus needs. If this goes green, he has the best shot to win this race, as he's got a nice gap over Sam Brochu right now. I think Hayes Booth coming in. Yes, it is. So I'll hand the lead to Alexander Schumacher, coming to 15 laps to go. So Hayes Booth going to be undercutted pretty big here. As we'll be watching this pack as well. As Barrett looking low. Corey Lyles could not hit that bottom. Here comes Barrett down low. And this will be for the win if this goes green. And he will take it away from that 56. Nice move by Barrett Polhemus. Of course, he has way fresher tires than, not way fresher tires, but pretty decent, more laps, or everyone else has more laps on their tires than what Barrett has. So they're going to be a bit slower. And this is good for him because Sam Brochu still needs to pass all three of them. 3 wide with Luke Nubb. There's Blaze McKinney. Oh, Luke Nubb sliding up into Blaze McKinney. Bit of contact there. Still 3 wide. Of course, Blaze McKinney was one of our faster cars. And Brochu's going to door him a little bit up the racetrack. And Luke Nubb back to the inside lane. Schumacher still staying out. Very close together. Very close battling here for 4th. Or what's going to be 4th. But Sam Brochu's going to finally take that position. Now Brochu's got to quickly get around these two, Aaron Schugel and Corey Lyles, to catch his teammate up there. And he's going to look high on Schugel. As if he can get around them pretty quickly here, he will have a shot. Schugel not letting him up. Now Corey Lyles goes up to block the faster car. Brochu's going to give him a little bit of a draft down the back straightaway. And now to the outside. Here comes Brochu on the outside of Corey Lyles. And he will regain 2nd place once Schumacher pits, as we got 11 laps to go. Brochu's going to have a shot to catch and pass Barrett Polhemus, as Alexander Schumacher will finally... Oh, I thought he was coming down pit road. He lost a lot of time there. Well, we got 10 laps to go. I mean, there's no way you can stretch it, I don't think. I think I do have a fuel calculator somewhere. Right here. Don't know if it's going to show. We might have to pull up driver detail. No. So maybe it won't show, but that's fine. As he's going to come in this time by, give up his lead. So that'll bring us back to Barrett Polhemus, who has Sam Brochu all over his back bumper. So again, it's going to be these two battling for the win here at Las Vegas. We've seen this countless times, these two. It's usually Brochu who comes out on top, but Barrett's going to try to come out on top this time, as we got 9 laps to go. Barrett Polhemus and Sam Brochu battling it out here at Las Vegas. Move Brochu a bit tight up the racetrack, as they got a few lap cars in front of them. That's Joseph Lewis and I think maybe Rodney Roberts. So where do you go to get around them? Brochu's going to go way high. Barrett's going to go way low. That's actually Angel Delgado in that 91. As we come to 8 laps to go this time by. Barrett kind of got a bit of a lead there, as Delgado is just going to let them both by. Another lap car just in front. That's Johnny Johnson. Rodney Roberts a bit up there as well, but I don't know if they're going to catch him. We're going to 7 laps to go this time by. Both these drivers looking for their first wins of the season, but this 79 has been in victory lane once. He won the Clash earlier. So Brochu, bit of a run there. Looking to the outside of the 79, and he gets up there. Here comes Sam Brochu for the race lead. Trying to take it away from Barrett Polhemus, but Barrett's going to get the run off the corner. Now Brochu with this crossover. 6 laps to go here at Las Vegas. Now it's Sam Brochu through the inside lane. He's going to send it off in there, trying to slide up and block the 79, but it's not going to be enough. Barrett still to the outside coming out of the corner. Brochu's going to try it again. But still side by side, coming to 5 laps to go this time by. 2 teammates battling it out here at Las Vegas, as they have 3 seconds over Luke Nubb. No one else will be a factor. They're all battling hard back there as well. As all the faster cars who pitted later have caught the slower cars who pitted sooner. At least for most of them back there that you see. Drumman making his way through the field. Nice recovery for him up to 4th. Back up front though, Broshu looking high. Kind of messed up the exit. 4 laps to go. Barrett Polimas has a bit of a lead now over Sam Broshu. Maybe about 2 or 3 car lengths. Broshu's going to quickly close that up though. As we come out of turn number 4. 3 laps to go this time by. Barrett trying to hold on and be on top this time. Against his battles with Sam Broshu. Broshu, speaking of up top, he's all the way up there, almost against the wall, above that one seam. Trying to generate a run, trying to find clean air. Elliott Drummond up to 3rd. I don't know, Broshu's kind of falling back now. He might have used up his tires, passing all these cars. As we're coming to 2 laps to go this time by for Barrett Polhemus. Of course, a 3-time winner already in this league. Looking to add another one here at Vegas. Of course, it's not really been the season Barrett's been wanting. Like we said earlier, crashed out in the 250 on the final lap. Not really sure where he finished at Fontana. But coming out of turn number 4, he will see the white flag this time by, and Sam Broshu is not close enough to make a move. White flag for Barrett Polhemus. As what a strong race for the 79. Started back there in 19th and has gained 18 spots. And through 3 and 4, Sam Broshu's not going to get there at the end. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Barrett Polhemus getting win number 1 this season at Las Vegas. Drumman comes home 3rd, Reeves 4th, Nub 5th. A good recovery for Drumman and Nub after their earlier incidents. It's a nice hard fought battle by these 2 teammates. There's Elliott coming up to congratulate the 79. As Ollie Reeves will finish highest out of the rookies. So Sam Broshu, your winner here. At Las Vegas, and he's going to come to the start-finish line to burn it down. Barrett Polhemus, your winner. Alright, so before we head into interviews, let's take a look at your finishing results, as hopefully they will pull up here. There we go. So, Barrett Polhemus. Those are practice results, my bad. We'll go to race results. Yep, Barrett Polhemus. Winner here at Las Vegas. Sam Broshu 2nd. Drumman and Nub with nice recoveries up there. Both finished top 5. Ollie Reeves, your highest rookie. Finished 4th. As you see, rounding out your top 18, or rounding out your top 10, Glenn Bundren. And then right behind them, Hayes Booth almost got back up there into the top 10. But couldn't quite get there. Let's see the rest of them. Basically 1 lap down, and then all the other cars back there DNFing early. Looks like Cash Call just called it quits with 25 to go. I don't know if point standings will really show me anything, but I can look at points. I don't know if these are real life points. Oh, nope, it's just zero everything. We'll hide that. How about this? What's this? Nothing. Cool. So we'll get into your interviews. And let me get up Discord here. As we'll bring in your first driver, which is Elliot Drummond. So Elliot, you looked like you had a pretty quick car there, but that one green flag pit stop, you decided to run it a bit too dry and ran out of fuel coming out of turn number 2. But ended up with a nice recovery back up into third. How do you feel, man?
Well, I'm kind of beating myself up about that, but either I must have not heard my spotter or I didn't get any information. I swear I didn't think I got any info about fuel. When I saw them all pin, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna run one extra lap, and then as soon as I crossed the start finish line, it sputtered. But I felt like the 21st. I mean, good comeback. I mean, it took some like incidents like Riley spinning out, that kind of uh like where Alshire I think got like super sideways and it jacked up like out of 4. I got some spots there, but honestly, the, the key kind of was at the beginning. I thought who can like manage their tires the best. It's not about saving them. It's about who can like keep both tires, both right side tires even. And I was actually able to do it pretty nicely. I mean, I was 80-80 on the right side, so I kind of figured out that you need to run low at the beginning of the run and they kind of migrate up later towards the run so you can even out those tires. But honestly, at the end of that final 20 lap pit stop, it didn't matter. That's kind of out the window. But it was a good race. I had a lot of fun, honestly. I came into this race saying I hated Vegas, but came home with a third. It should give me the points lead, I feel like. If it doesn't, then if it doesn't, it doesn't. But 3 third place finishes were definitely the way I want to start the year.
Yeah,
I feel like Fernando Alonso.
yeah. What a crazy stat that is. 3 third place finishes in a row. Yeah, I feel like you would have the points lead. I forgot who you were. I think it was Riley, but he finished back here in
Yeah,
15th. So yeah, I think you'll take it.
that's sweet.
All right. Well, is there anyone you would like to thank before you head out here?
Nah, I mean, it was just a good race. I mean, shout out to, I mean, everybody out, I mean, in SRL. I mean, they put on a good show. I mean, it had to be fun for like the first 20 laps. I mean, I was having a blast. Just like racing with Barrett, Riley, Sam, um, McBlaze. I mean, it was super fun. So shout out to the SRL guys and all the admin out there.
All right. Well, congrats on your third place finish here on Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure next week is Phoenix to round up the West Coast swing. So I'll see you there.
No, I think it's Homestead Road Course.
Oh, is oh wait, you might be right. Well, that's going to be very interesting on the schedule. So I'll see you there.
All right, you too, man.
All right. So next we'll bring in your second place finisher, which is Sam Brochu. So Sam, a pretty decent race for you today. Definitely gone a lot better than your last two. I'm pretty sure you wrecked out in both of them. So at least got to finish today, and I had a nice battle there with Riley Barrett, my bad, at the end, but came up just a little bit short there. How do you feel?
Yeah, no, it was a really good race. I felt like I definitely did everything I could right there at the end. Barrett had signaled that he was coming in. When he came in, he signaled it going into 3, and I thought he was bluffing and trying to play it off and get me off my strategy. So I stayed on an extra lap, and it ended up hurting me, and I was about a second behind that gaggle of cars. So I had to put down quali laps there at the end, and that ultimately just burned my right front off. I felt it after he pinched me going into 3. I had to lift, and as soon as I had to lift, I knew it was over. But Barrett's one heck of a racer. He races clean, but he races hard, and I respect the crap out of him, and I know he respects the crap out of me. So it's a blast when you're able to battle your friend and your teammate like that for the win with no harm and no foul. But I came in here looking for points. I definitely got some points, and hopefully it moves us up a few spots in the standings.
Yeah, I must have been thinking about someone else because I forgot you did finish second in the 500, but did DNF last week at Fontana. So, is there anyone you would like to thank before you head out here?
Yeah, just all the teammates at Spine Racing. We just build each other up every week, and like if we have an incident like Riley and Hayes, it's no biggie, and everybody's cool with things like that. So I'm just all of them for believing in everyone over there, and I enjoy racing every single one of them, and hopefully we can have more battles like this.
All right, thank you, Sam. Congrats on your second place finish. Next week's going to be a bit of a doozy at the Homestead Roval, a new circuit for this series. So good luck in that, and I'll see you there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, now we'll bring in your winner. All right, Barrett. So you started, I believe, 19th or 18th that race, and drove all the way up there and won a pretty clean race for you, and definitely had one of the best race cars out there. Nice battle there with Sam at the end, but you came out on top this time. How do you feel?
And this is awesome. This is awesome. Yeah, coming off of a rough weekend in real life racing, obviously this doesn't like make up for it completely, but it's nice to get a win in something. It's just like Vegas is usually one of my best tracks. Felt good to cut through the field like that. I felt like I had a really good handle on the car all night. I felt like I could push the car without having the tires screaming at me too much. So once we got up there, I was able to just maintain and race like I wanted to, which was excuse me, which was really nice. Then obviously it was a good. I heard people calling out the pit. They were pitting, and I knew we couldn't go as long as we wanted to until our fuel window had 10 to go. So I pit on lap 99 to try and have a tire advantage on the guys who already pit, so I could pass them pretty easily, but also catch Sam off guard so I can undercut him and pass him that way, because there's no way I was probably going to be able to pass him on track unless I had the outside lane. And then even when he got there, he almost cleared me a few times, but the top was just so powerful tonight if you were able to run it the right way, especially on older tires. It just got overpowered even if you knew how to run the bottom really well. So yeah, it feels really good to finally see one, especially without any yellows or other gimmicks in the way. It was just me and Sam up there fighting for the win, and that's how it should be.
Yeah, definitely looked like your words pre-race helped a little bit. Only 2 cautions today, which has got to be some type of record here in this league. A very clean race here at Las Vegas. So is there anybody you would like to thank before you head out here?
Yeah, just my teammates, Sam, Riley, Hayes, Glenn, and Blaze, our affiliates, kind of, for racing me clean, racing me respectfully. Sam ran me hard, but he ran me clean. We didn't even touch the whole time, and that was awesome. That's the way it should be everywhere else. So really thankful to have those guys as teammates and friends. And then obviously our team owner, Jo, for letting us run the way we do and letting me run with these guys. It's nice to be part of a group like that. I love those guys. Just got to thank all of them for good racing all the time.
All right, well, congrats on your first win of the season, and I believe your 4th in your career. Next week's going to be a bit chaotic at the Homestead Roval, a new circuit for the SRL League. But I'll see you there, and good luck in that.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh. All right, so that's going to do it. A very nice, clean race here at Las Vegas. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Sorry if you were in the comments asking me for stuff. I only have 2 monitors, so my second one is being covered up by all of the graphics for the leaderboard and stuff. But yeah, congrats to Barrett Bullimus and everybody else who raced today. A very, very clean race. And I will see you guys next week at the Homestead Roval.